Welcome to Baby Church. I'm Dr. Reggie Bedeen, and I am coming to you from my car this week. Wasn't able to do our Wednesday talk due to the fact that I spent most of the week sick in bed. And those things happen. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing and sharing these videos with, it's been viewed. Close to 600 people have viewed our videos in 19 states here in the United States. And for the first time, we were somewhere in South America. I think it was Peru. So thank you. In Canada too. So thank you, Canada. I wanted to talk to you this week. Well, happy Friday. This is coming to you on a Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. And I wanted to talk to you about not losing heart. Now, this week I had an incident, like I said, I got sick, and it was pretty depressing. I'm pretty active, and I like to constantly be doing things, and surprise, I couldn't do much because I got sick. And it's so easy when things don't go our way to lose heart and to get discouraged. And if we're not careful with when we go through those, moments of, of sickness or problems, it is so easy to get into a pity party and to start feeling sorry for ourselves. And I want to tell you that that's normal, but it's not a place where you want to be. It's not a place where you want to stay. You want to get out of that situation as soon as possible and start thinking and saying things that are going to bring you out of that state. I'm not calling it a state of depression, but a low point. We've all been there, and they're not fun, right? When you feel like you want to do something and your mind tells you you want to go in a certain direction and maybe your body doesn't cooperate. It's not fun. I want to tell you that you're not alone. We all go through that. We all experience that. In the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 12, we find a story of the Apostle Paul. He was out and about and doing great things and really living out his mission, right? His call. But he had something wrong in his body. He called it a thorn in his flesh. Now, if you've ever experienced having a thorn, being stuck by a thorn, it's not fun. Those little things, can really be annoying and hurt and sting. And so Paul calls whatever he was going through a thorn in his flesh. And he said that for on 3 different occasions he had prayed to God for God to remove this thorn in his flesh, this situation from his body. And nothing had happened. And so I'm pretty sure that he was feeling kind of down, that on 3 different occasions he had asked God to, hey, help me out here. I'm doing your work, right? I'm trying to fulfill my mission. I'm trying to do things for you, and I'm struggling with this. And very interestingly, he says that he heard a voice, God tell him, listen, my grace is sufficient for you, because when you are weak, I am perfected in that weakness. Think about that. God's purpose is perfected in the middle of our weaknesses. And it makes sense, right? Because if we think that we can do it all on our own and that we don't need anything or anyone, then we can become, proud. And that's not good. And so what God was telling Paul was, listen, don't complain too much. Accept that weakness that you have. because I'm going to be glorified through it, and my grace will be perfected in it. And so if you're going through a low moment right now, if you're going through a situation that is difficult, maybe in your body like I was this week, or maybe in a relationship, or maybe it is at your job with your boss, or you have you're struggling right now, you're at a low point, you're in a low moment, just know that God can use that low moment to even perfect you and for you to accomplish much. So don't lose heart. Don't get discouraged. Shake yourself off from that and say to yourself, my God can make himself so strong through my weakness, and I will accept it. I'm not gonna have a pity party, and I'm not going to not complain about it. I'm gonna accept it. So accept it this Friday. Easier said than done, I know, but it's possible. Just fill your head with positive thoughts and good things. Rest in God. God has a plan for your life, and that no weakness, no illness, no problem, no negative situation is going to thwart God's plan in your life. And so, until next week, I hope that you don't lose heart and you keep, pressing ahead. Sorry for the bumpy ride here. But I really wanted to get this video out. So, again, please like, share, and subscribe. I will have my message on Sunday, I promise. And until next week, don't lose heart.